Hey guys, Friday, July 11th, 2025. Let's see what platinum and palladium are up to. So far, looking at the market profile, we still don't have a wave 4, so it's still trucking along to wave 3 above all the value areas. So still looking good to the upside. Very overextended on the monthly. As you can see, it's just a straight shot. On the weekly, we'll look at the weekly a little closer. TD9, Tom D. Mark kicked in on June 23rd. And then this was last week. We went as high as 1447. And now we're trying to go and blow through 1440. 1440 is a special number. That is the 50% from a certain swing point. So I'm watching that to see if it could push and close higher, maybe even this today or even next week. But MACD is positive. Everything looks good. Just very, very bullish and very overextended. Let's look at our geometry. Well, not geometry, our retracements. And this is the level that I'm watching. That's your 50%, 1435, 1440. That area. So we tried here, and now we're going to try again. If it could blow right through there, your next target would be, you could probably say the 33.3, 1726, or even the 1653. But it's going to be in this upper range. Obviously, maybe getting to the 25%, which is at 1872. Let's look at that midpoint chart. Yearly, very strong. Nothing weak here. Very, very bullish. In regards to the daily, this is our highs. So let's say if it wants to even go higher, you got a quadrant right here at 1539 and also 1638. So these are possible targets once we could get to close above 1440. The interesting thing is that the momentum is getting weak. And now it's like starting to wake up again. Above the moving average. So yes, it just consolidated here and the bulls and the bears are slugging it, and it looks like it may want to push higher, but the move was still negative, but that could change. So the momentum is like slowing down, or it's just kind of dragging here. On the 4-hour, let's see if we could close this up a little bit. As you can see on the 4-hour, it's just midpoints are stepping up, and between this week, the midpoint hasn't really moved. Just because we haven't really pushed higher. We've just been going sideways. So I guess let's see what's going to happen for next week. But yeah, kind of quiet. On the hourly, at least you're above the midpoint, which is 1410. So just today, this is the battle zone, 1410. Anything above 1410 is bullish, with possible targets of 1440, obviously, because that's the high we did here. That's that 50%. And if it's going to push higher, 1454 to 1469. Now let's go into the platinum world. Palladium world. This is the platinum. Palladium. I am very close to pulling a trigger to buying stocks because it's already at the 1200 range. And I think it wants to go higher. This is the level I want to see it close above, and we're getting very close. Look at the weekly. Right here, this whole area right here, this level, I want to see it close above it. If it does, high probability is going to get a 1476, and even well, I'm looking at this right here. This could probably be a struggle around the 1300, but I want to get it. I want to see Palladium get out of this rut. That's the first thing. Like platinum, they got out of the platinum rut and it's pushing higher. And so far, looking at the daily, you can see that we consolidated here and now pushing higher, another leg higher. So that could probably happen with platinum, where it's just consolidating and then it just goes higher. This is that pivot I'm talking about, and I want to see it closed above 1253. I got everything in place in regards to the stocks that I'm going to trade and all that. I just need the conviction. I need the Momo now. It's giving me the attention, which has caught my attention, but I need the confirmation. Very overextended. Or worst case scenario is that it does all this and really can't and then pulls in. That's going to be my wave 4 in Elliott wave theory. So you got this nice big impulse wave, wait for the correction to come in, and then the next opportunity when it starts going up, get in. So I'll get in at a better discount in this area compared to buying my stocks up here. So there's two ways to play it. You'll be conservative. It's like, okay, it did, next week probably sticks his head out, and then the bears come push it in. And that's when I'll probably pull the trigger somewhere around here and then see if it goes up from there. Or it could just not do that and continue going up like platinum. So there's a couple of ways you can see it. MACD is positive here. You can see that on the MACD on the daily simple glance chart, it's just strong. It's just on the higher range here. But yeah, everything is looking good to the upside. On the weekly overextended TD9 didn't work like 2 weeks ago. It's pushing higher. This is a level here you could keep an eye on at 1249, 1250. That's that peak that I showed you over here. You can see it much clearer. That's that 1250. Maybe that's that 1256 and change. So this is the area of it's either going to break above it or the bears are going to pounce hard. And if they do, I got a strategy for the wave. You could call it wave 4. My system is calling it wave 4, but you could probably think that maybe this is a wave 2, and then to do a wave 3, you can look at it a couple of ways. Let's look at here. So yeah, let's go to the weekly. So this is still all consolidation zone, but looking like it may want to get out of here and start, going higher. So that's that. I don't think I got anything else here. Looking at our yearly chart, you can see that this is a high of last year, 1256. So far, everything is looking good. Like I said, could kiss it, could stick its head out, come back, and then do it again and push higher. And that's your wave 4 or wave 2, however you look how your Elliott wave theory is going, or count system. On the daily, pushed higher at least, or above 1193, and everything looks good. You got 1252 and 1305. Stokes are good. Everything looks strong on the daily. 4 hour, looking very good. Above your midpoints, waves, everything looks good. Snap back right there. Yeah, as long as you can stay above 1167 for next week, that's the line in the sand for the whole week. It could push higher. Let's look at the hourly. You can see the line in the sand just for today only is 1175, and it already took out the highs of the overnight, and it's kissed the first quadrant, which is 1234. The next one will be 1255. So it looks like it's heading there in the US session, and everything looks good in the hourly. Everything looks good. So yeah, things are looking good. Things are looking really good. I just want to get Palladium out of this rut. Once I see that close, I'll chance the risk of it being a head fake and pulling in, which that could happen. If it does get a wave 4, wave 2, I'll accumulate a little more of the stocks that I'm thinking of purchasing and then see it go there. So those are the two ways I'm going to play this. I'm going to sign out. Hope you like this video, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on Palladium and Platinum.